I'm back again. Okay, so the problem is I can't put you upside down now. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna do one more time. I'm gonna post that. I'm so sorry. One more time. Post. I can see a couple people are here. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to have to start practicing to see how I need to deal with this from now on. I think I'm going to have to go back to showing everybody upside down stuff because I can't. It happened as soon as I hit. Yeah, but not the kind of entertainment that we want. As soon as I hit to go upside down, I know it's totally my fault. As soon as I hit it to go upside down, it dumped me. So obviously it doesn't want me doing that anymore. So I'm so sorry that you had to come back and find me. I will not be hitting my magic wand and going upside down anymore. We're just gonna have to go with it. Here I'm testing Rachel. She's not feeling well and she has to come find me again. Thank you for coming back. Yep, you're gonna be mixing it. No, I'm not giving her the chance. I'm not even. It's not gonna help. She did it after the fact, and it was that wouldn't help. Okay, I need to refresh my screen again so I can see. Okay, so here. Where are we? There we go. No, it's not you crazy. It's my phone. It's Facebook. I'm sure it's Facebook. Thank you for finding me a third time. It doesn't want me to flip my phone. Well, I can flip it. I just can't do you know how I unbackwards you and then upside. I wonder if I can even put it backwards now. I'm not going to even put it backwards this time. I'm going to have to play another time. So any words that you see, at least when you're up, are going to be backwards. Like when I just showed you the catalog, that's backwards. We'll see what happens when I put the camera just down. I'm not putting you backwards, on backwards, upside down. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to be putting you down. So maybe the storm is causing it. I know it's snowing like crazy. No, I think Facebook made a change and they like to cause problems and make things much harder than it needs to be. So, three's a charm. Yep, we're going to stick with this one. Okay, so I think most of my people came back. Thank you for trying. Thank you for your loyalty and persistence, and we're going to try it again. Trial number 3. Yep. Okay, so I did not move into another house. I just don't have you backwards. And I'm not putting you upside down. I'm just going to tip you down. So, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm putting you down. So everything, I'm going to see. Can I do? Okay. So I'm going to have to do this like, you can read that. No, that's backwards too, isn't it? All right. Any words are going to be backwards. I'm sorry, I'm not going to take a chance. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's backwards. That's backwards. So words are going to be backwards today. I'm so sorry. Because I'm not going to take a chance and dump you a 4th time. That's just not happening. or dump you a third time. It would be dumping a third time, but having to come back a fourth time. We're not doing that. Okay, so here's the designer paper. This is Wildflower Birthday. This is actually, it may not look like it, but this is actually peach pie is the color. And here's the back side. So this is one of those, I call it a collage, but it's not really a collage. Just a sec, I can't see comments here. Oh, good. No, yeah, you did not miss it. I happen to be able to read backwards. Well, thank goodness. Okay, so this is the, it's sort of a collage. Oh, so these are made to be like sort of fronts of envelopes or something like that, or little pocket fronts or something. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna have to do. So all 5 of these are little fronts for things. So there's no perforations or anything like that, but this is intended to be little pieces that you can take, like tags or labels or whatever. But anyway, so that's the back of this one. Smarter than you look. Oh, good. Thanks, Jamie. Jamie Sales is going to wonder, what in the world is going on? I just got out of the car for a second. All right. This is Pretty in Pink. You know I love gingham. But that's not the... I don't think it's the paper that attracted me that said I need this. This is soft seafoam. I haven't worked with this color in a while, but definitely going to be working with it. This is Pool Party with some gold. Have you been noticing the gold on here? There's gold in these sheets. This is soft seafoam. So I will be working with soft seafoam at my next Dazzling Card Club, but that's not what I'm showing you today. Here's another one. It's sort of like the one a couple times ago, but can you see that this one, this set of flowers, it has more of a peachy background, and this one has the Pool Party background, really faint. Yeah, I like the gold too. All right, this is the paper that made me go, okay, we're going to get that now. Love Stripes. I haven't really bought soft paper like this in a while, like the soft colors. And then here is lots of, oh, I just realized I forgot. Oh, it's upside down. It's still upside down. Is it upside down for you? Oh no, the pedestal. It just looked funny. Okay, so now it's good for you. And no, I don't think that there's a die for this, but I'm gonna look a second. Gonna double check. All I remember is the numbers and all that kind of stuff. What column number did I say? 40. There it is. Dies. Nope. Okay, so here, page 43 are the dies. It's numbers, little banners. There's no dies. I know that Dot always asks me that. Do the dies fit those images? Okay, and then these are die cut images. So you get 2 sheets of these also. So there's lots of pieces. There's this great big balloon, great big bouquet. These popped out. A bigger cake over here. Another big bouquet over here. So these are all pieces that you can use. Yeah, they're very cool. This is that you can use on your card, so you don't have to do all stamping. And we are actually going to use some of this at my Dazzling Card Club too. So I'll be opening up registration for this class that will include half a pack of this designer paper. And then you'll be making 8 cards to each of 4 designs. The class will be, I think the dates are March 4 and 7, the Tuesday and Somebody tell Kathy Polderman she has to come find me again a third time. She just tried commenting on something. The Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday morning and evening, and then Friday morning. So there you are. Thanks, Kathy. Sorry, had to go a third time. Okay, so I just showed all the designer papers, so you'll have to go back and watch this one. I'm sorry. Otherwise, it's on page 42 of the mini catalog. And I'm not putting you guys upside down, or I'm not, I flipped the camera, but I didn't do the backwards and upside down thing. So all words are going to be backwards today, because that's when I tried to flip upside down, that's when I dropped everybody. Okay, so first thing is, so I'm using this, this is peach pie and has cute little flowers on it. So yes, I'm back. I'm so sorry, Debbie. Thank you for coming to find me. So I'm going to use this with the dies, and I think it just buried all the dies that I need. So this is this one, I think. Double check. Yep. Okay. So I am going to do some die cutting really quick. So I'm making my arch with these flowers. So I don't know, Debbie, if you were on here when I said this or not, but I'm not flipping upside down. So words are going to be backwards, because when I flipped upside down, that was when there was a problem. So done with this one. So what I'm going to do, and I already die cut, this is, all the punch out new ephemera is really blessing. Yeah, I know. I've seen you in action, ma'am. This is Lost Lagoon, and we're going to have a pool party base. So here's the things that I'm working with. Did Mario come back the third time? I can't remember. Okay, so first I'm going to do my background. I saw my blank card and I want to unblank it. So I'm taking my pool party. And this is, whenever I have a block that's this big, I always like to leave the block down. This is how Wednesday's supposed to start. I don't think so. And I even had my sister-in-law text me this morning and say she was praying for me for my live today. I don't know if she knew something or what. I'll tell her we dealt with it. Okay, so I'm just putting this. So this is from the, if you didn't see me in the beginning, now I have to look at it because I forgot. What are those called? Elements of text? Was that it? Yes. Okay, so, oops. Can't read the words, but you can see the images. So I'm using this as a background stamp. So I stamped that, and then I feel like my sister-in-law is really good about this. I feel like she just had this feeling like something's gonna go wrong. She's gonna have a problem today, and she's gonna need prayer. Oh man. Well, that wasn't as clean as I wanted it to be. But anyway, so here's my, can you even see on there? There's my background of my script. Okay. So that is done. Now, what I was looking for this stamp, it's actually on the back of this one. This is the E block, by the way, and I don't like using this big of a block, but it was needed today. This says your array of sunshine, and I was trying to think of what I could do. I had in mind like blending some rays and stuff like that, and I just decided that I was going to go with this paper because it looks very much sunshiny. So yes, I have my stamp in the way because I mounted both things on the same block. Yes, she's an amazing sister-in-law. Okay. I'm pressing it down, sort of hoping that it soaks in a little bit. Okay. You are a ray of sunshine. I can't read it backwards, but you get the idea. Okay, so this is going to go on. Oh, and I don't know. I forgot to go look for my, I don't know where my, all right, we've had enough problems today, but I'm going to not make sticking to my work surface one of them. So I'm going over here to get my silicone mat instead of trying to deal without it. I couldn't find it when I was working last night, and I was being lazy and didn't get up. Okay, so we're going to put this on the back, or putting adhesive on the back and putting it on the front of the Lost Lagoon. Okay, now before I put this down, here's what I want to do. We're going to put a little bit of adhesive right here. And I'm using this, how educational. We're learning to read backwards, right? I'm there for you, Carlin. I will teach you whatever I can. Okay, just a sec. I need to find my ribbon scissors. I love the old vintage writing. I know, me too. All right, I need to close this because I keep putting my finger in my black ink pad. Okay, so this is the open weave trim, and this is gold. We've had silver before, and I loved it. It just gives a different kind of look. So it's not something that you can put adhesive on, so you always need to either tie it on or like put something sort of on top of it or that sort of thing. So that's what I'm doing. First of all, I want this up. Well, that edge is good enough. So I'm going to lay this on here and cut this here. So I just wanted a layer of it here on my card. And then this is going to go on top of it. 1, 2, 3. Go right there. So I just have some peeking out. All right. Now, excuse me, I'm going to use some of these die cut pieces. I want some that have some orange. Oh, I think I'm going to do this. I'm using different ones than I used yesterday because I don't want to use all the same of a whole 2 whole sheets. Still have a little bit left of silver. I think I used all mine up. Okay, so I'm putting these flowers on here. I had different flowers on the first one that I did, but we're just going to do these. So I need dimensionals. I'm going to use up these. 1, 2, 3. I'll show you the other one that I originally made and what will make it at the class. I like those a little bit better, but these, I saw these originally in the work. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go tippy with them here and there. Okay, so here's my card, and then we need some embellishments. So we're going to be using, these are called Antique Pearls, and they're actually from the Storybook suite, or whatever that suite is called. the one that looks like Peter Rabbit. And I'm just going to grab these. I'm not using my Take Your Pick tool today. I'm not sure how well these would work with it. Oops. Get them even. All right, so there's my card. And in case you can't read it, it says it says you are a ray of sunshine. Okay. Putting that back. And does the card open up? No. Here. Not everything is upside down. No, it's just because of how I have the thing flipped. I'm so sorry. It's normal left, right. Like, okay, this is me holding the card, looking at it, and I'm opening it normal ways. It's just because of the viewpoint that you get today. Oh, this is going to be an annoying video. Oh, man. I'm not sure it's worth putting on YouTube. Okay, now we're going to the next one. So, last week, Mario asked if we could use these arches for windows. And I said, well, certainly you can. I'm trying to get stuff out of the way here. And so we are going to do that. So I'm starting with the teasers. They are. Oh, it's a side fold. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. I'm so thankful that you guys just go with the flow with me. Okay, so I already made the window here. So this I think is the smallest. Let me double check on my no, I can't find them. I was gonna try to find the they're there. Oh, it's not the smallest, it's the second smallest window that there is that I did here. And I'm not going to attach it yet. I'm going to put my white inside and close this. And I'm just going to do, what's the next? Okay, well, I'm going to show you gradually what we're doing here. So I'm using my pencil lightly on the inside of the white. So I can see right where my window is. Can you guys see the pencil line or no? Ace worked just fine, Carlin. Don't say this is a side fold too. No, it isn't. It is a it is an open from the top one. So I have this, and now I gotta find my stamps. Where? Oh, they're there. Okay. So I'm gonna surprise you with the stamp that it is, and then I'm going to show you the stamp set. Oops. So we're using Darling Dinos. And here's the stamp set. Don't try reading any words because you'll have a problem. All right. So we're going to put a dinosaur in our window. And I think that's the only thing that I need this for. So I'm going to erase my pencil mark now. I need this to dry a bit more before I start coloring it, but I'm going to erase what I don't need here. So the ink is dry enough to be erasing around it, but when you're using, when you're going to be using alcohol-based markers, it needs to dry still. Okay, So for this, what I want to do next, I decided, is I'm going to do the greeting. Well, actually, it's all part of Stephanie's creativity today, training us in case we end up backwards and upside down while trying on new techniques. Exactly. This class is much more specialized than we anticipated. Okay, so I still don't have it down yet because I just don't want to. I want to give myself a way out just in case. Okay, so I'm inking up just the, well, let me show you the stamp. This says roar means in dinosaur, and there's a space for thin dinosaur, and I'm just inking up roar means, and I'm stamping it at the top inside the window. Oh, there was something on the R. We're gonna fix that right now. Okay. As long as we are not dumped. Exactly. No more dumping. That is not happening. All right, now I need to clean that stamp. And everything got in the way. Okay, so I'm clearing off the roar means because now I need happy birthday, and then we're gonna do in dinosaur. So my happy birthday. So this is Summer Splash. I haven't been using this very much. This is one of the newest in colors. Putting happy birthday here. And then I need Memento open again. Remember, my Memento is an uninked craft pad that I put Memento in instead of the white craft ink. Okay, so here's, oops, don't try reading it. I'll just read it to you. Roar means happy birthday and dinosaur. That's what that all says. Marker to the rescue is exactly right. Marlene knows how to do that. Okay, while I'm here, I'm going to stamp a couple balloons also. Since we're making it very, very birthday-ish. I'm going to put one here. And one here. And one here. Then I need to put the string on. I do actually like stamping the string when possible rather than drawing it. So but also if I do it wrong, the marker can come to my rescue again. I didn't do the string well on that one. All right, so here's the, can you believe I'm stamping all this on the inside of my card? I have a plan for the front though, but we're gonna let this dry a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna set this aside for the moment because I don't want that to dry. So here's what I'm doing first. Oh shoot, where did I put it? I buried things. Just a second. I need all these things right here. Okay. What I'm going to do, first of all, when you do this, you want to make sure that you do have your line creased or burnished. I never use that word, but when I say it out loud, I think people aren't going to know what I'm talking about. But I never use the word burnished. So you want to crease it well. But then what I'm going to do is have my machine back up here. Need my platform. And I just lost my folder. Oh, The folder is Exposed Brick 3D. So I'm going to put this in here. And this one doesn't have words on it, so it can go upside down just fine. And you guys don't have to read anything upside down. Okay, so yeah, love it. Yes, inside too. Yeah, I don't. Most of my design is on the inside on this one because we're peeking through the window. Okay, so here is my exposed brick on my card front for the window. Now, I was going to wait on this, but since it's up here, I'm just going to do it. So there's one more thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you what I did first. So this is gray granite, by the way. This is my, I had a Stampin' Up! Pen pal in Canada that wants me to ask what burnished meant. I'm glad you found me again, Jamie. Did you see that I dropped 2 times? So sorry. Okay, so I have the exposed brick, and I'm using 2 more arches. One, this is the same size as what I did on the card front. I know I love that brick too. And this is 2 sizes up. So I already ran it through together. I'm going to get this out of the way. Just a sec. I'm going to make sure these stay on the magnet because I will lose it otherwise. Okay. So I ran it through with 2 arches so that I could make a frame. And now what I'm going to do, yes, you could have just have, yes, so sorry. I even said, like, Jamie's going to wonder what in the world is going on because we just left her. All right, now I'm going to do one more thing. First of all, I do have adhesive sheet on the back of this before I ran it through. Secondly, I'm putting this in my plaid folder, Forever Plaid, and I'm doing it upside down because of the way that the texture is on this in the folder. And tucking this in, putting my specialty plate on again. All right. So all done with this. All right. So now look at my frame. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have my gray granite marker, and I'm gonna color it. Guess I need to go this way for this part. So it's not quite like Fieldstone, but really liking these textures. Thanks. Not quite like Fieldstone, but close enough. So it's going to go on here like that. Cute, right? All right, I'm going to do that right now. All right, so I'm going to peel my backing off. So if I, just mentioning to you, so I flipped it upside down in my folder because on the back side now, the lines are raised, where on the front side, because I flipped it over, the mortar is low and the bricks are raised. Too bad there isn't a smaller brayer for that. Oh, wouldn't have pulled it out anyway. I would have just, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Oops. Let go. Okay. You know what? I want my white in here so I can see it better. Okay, so we're gonna line this up. Keeps not wanting to line up quite right. Good thing I had the white or I'd really have a problem. There we go. Okay. All right, so here is the start of my card. And I'm gonna work on coloring the inside now. So I have to tell you this card, it's not gonna quite look like this, but this card I have in mind for Liz for her birthday. So the colors were inspired for her, and I feel like she's a dinosaur sort of person. Okay, so this is Summer Splash again. So we're gonna do the spots, the toenails. Honestly hate that word. All right, and then, so this is Petunia Pop. I'm gonna use dark first. So I'm gonna do the horns. I tried glasses on this one and I didn't really like how it looked. So I'm sticking with no glasses. Okay, got the horn. Now I'm gonna go around and just highlight spots. I'm not blending it right away. Usually I wanna blend it right away, and then I changed my mind. I do want some of it blended. I can always go back and add it. So if you want it blended right away, you need to do the light on it right away. Otherwise, if you don't want it blended so much, then you can just let it dry a little bit first. It ended up a lot lighter when I didn't blend it right away. I meant the petunia around it all ended up a lot lighter. Okay. So here he is so far. Or she. Now I'm just going to add some dark highlights, sort of where lines are, where the knees are, leg, maybe the chin here. I should completely stop talking, I just realized. So these dinosaurs are so cute with, you can use so many different colors with them and they just look adorable. So I just realized he sort of looks, or she sort of is the color of Barney, but he's totally not the shape of Barney, and he's cuter anyway, so we're good with that. Okay. We're going to color the balloons quick. I want some dark right here, and then color the rest. So I'm using the same colors. Just gonna make it all pop. Then I'm gonna use dark and light. I didn't lose you again, did I? Doesn't look like I did. And then dark again. Light again. Oops. So here's my inside. All right, now I'm ready to stick it in. Okay, good. Just making sure. Thanks, Jamie. Ready to put it inside here. Because we're coloring. You're still here and playing with the string game. Like, yeah, well, I don't want you. That's funny. Okay, so here's the front of my card. And I still have a little bit more that I want to do yet. So first of all, there are rocks in the Dino stamp set. So I'm going to stamp them here. Do a little bit there. I missed it. Good enough. Okay. So then, okay, these aren't alcohol blends. So these are just regular markers. So I can go right to the memento this time. So I'm coloring the rocks with the gray granite, just like I did the frame on the window. So those show up. And then the last thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to use my Summer Splash again. It's just enough color that it will show. I'm going to put a little bit of grass around here. This one looks like it opens right. And there it is. There's my whole card. All right, so just so you know, this is not one that we're going to be doing with at my next Dazzling Card Club. There's too many moving pieces and parts for this one. But I'll be doing my project sheet on this. So if you want the list of everything that you need and your cutting instructions and all that, make sure that you are on my email mailing list. And I'm going to tip you back up. All right. So I'm afraid to talk before I'm afraid to wait to talk until after I show you the project. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, thank you so much. I'm glad that you like it. Still have my sweatshirt head. So I'm going to be opening up my Dazzling Card Club soon. Probably setting it up today, sending the email for registration tomorrow morning, something like that. And so we'll be using the arches and both stamp sets with it. Not the Dinos one, but there's the Everyday Arches and then our Wishes, Artful Wishes. What was that one called? It's Oh, and elements of text. I don't remember what that, something wishes. Arched. I can't find it. It's gone. Today's live has been a not too this one. Thanks, Carlin. Anyway, so I'm going to be opening that up soon. I also already have my all occasions card class open. That is the last Tuesday of the month or the last Friday. Excuse me. And you get to make 6 cards to each of 3 designs. Excuse me. So I'm telling you all that now because I'm going to try just flipping so that you can see words. But in case it doesn't work, at least I would have told you everything that I needed to. We still have the rest of the month of celebration, and there are more celebration options that you have to choose with your $60 order. And don't forget, if you're not part of a club, make sure that you grab my my host code from my email mailing list or from my website, because you get an extra gift from me. Okay, so I'm going to show you my cards now, but hopefully this works so that I can actually just backwards you. Okay, here we go. In case it doesn't work, have a great day. Bye.